What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's time to dive into some new treats and pastries, and for this video we are going to be trying Porto's Bakery Cafe. Porto's is an LA staple. Everybody knows about it, but I have actually never tried them before. They are a Cuban style bakery based in Burbank. They have multiple locations there and people go crazy for it. To see what the hype is about and find out if they really are as good as everyone says they are, I went ahead and got a couple of their most popular items to try for the very first time together here with you guys. This is the classic Porto's bag. I've seen this before, maybe you have as well. I don't know how long they've had this bag for, but it's been around for some time. I really like it when companies have customized packaging that everyone recognizes. It makes the whole thing feel more special, and it's good word of mouth promotion. This is in my way and it's messing up the lighting, so. Now, since Porto's is a bakery cafe, they sell both sweet and savory treats. We are gonna start this off with their most famous savory treat, which is a potato ball. Since it's a Cuban bakery, I believe this is Cuban, but don't quote me on that. And the potato ball looks like this. Wow. I don't know what this is filled with, but it's very crunchy and crispy on the outside. It seems fresh. Let's give it a good bite. Yeah, this definitely tastes South American. There's potatoes, there's red bell peppers, I believe there's ground beef in there. I don't know what kind of meat it is, but the bell peppers really come through well. It's a little salty for my taste, but the outside is crispy, and I'm sure when they're fresh and hot, which this one is not, they are really good. I've had something similar before, and I can tell you these fried things, I can only have half of them. If even, it's just too much for me. It's something I'm not used to. But overall, it's pretty good. The inside is extremely soft. It's kind of like mashed potatoes. I think you can see that. And the outside really is perfectly crispy. I don't know how many of these people usually go for, and it's good, but I'm fine with just one bite. Now let's move on to the exciting bits, the pastries. All of the Porto's pastries come in the box that matches the bag. I love it, very nice. You can see inside on top. And the first thing we are gonna be trying is the first sweet treat that we're gonna be trying is this Dolce Deche Kiss, which looks like a Hershey's Kiss, and it is filled with, I don't know what, let's give it a bite. Oh my God. Now the dough you're getting here is a classic shortbread butter cookie dough style thing. It is very dry, but in your mouth, it just tastes like a block of butter. Maybe it's a little overbaked because it is extremely dry. As you can see here, the Dolce de Leche, which is kind of like caramel, it's very dark. It kind of seems homemade, even though it's definitely not made in the bakery. I would say it's good quality. It's not one that you can just get on the shelf at Whole Foods, you know what I mean? It's good. It's a little dry, it's a little heavy, and it kind of, I don't know, doesn't leave a good aftertaste in my mouth, but it's a pretty good pastry. Moving on, people love to go to Porto's for breakfast pastries. So here we have a classic guava cheese puff pastry, which is one of their most popular items. I love puff pastries, and I'm extremely excited for this one. You can see the guava and the cheese oozing out on the side. It looks very flaky, buttery. It looks pillowy. It's soft but crunchy on the outside. I'm gonna take a good bite of this one. Wow. This is good. The guava taste is so intense, but subtle at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. The guava taste seems real. It feels like there's real guava in there. It's not just artificial flavoring. There's a lot of cheese filling, which makes the whole thing not dry. I was scared this was gonna be dry because it is quite a unit solid pastry, and you can see how flaky and fluffy and how pillowy the pastry itself is. Moving on, we have a bigger box. Now, is this Mrs. Porto's? Is this the whole family? Nice, very cute. This is another extremely popular item. The classic Porto's fruit tart. I just want to dive into this. I love fruit tarts because you guys know I love freshness. I do like a good vanilla custard cream, and I already see that peeking through underneath the fruit. If the crust is good as well, this might end up being my favorite one. I really hope for the best. I love it, but I can't taste anything but fruit. Wow, the vanilla cream is very, very mild. It tastes like vanilla, but it is extremely unsweetened, which caught me by surprise because most American pastries are very sweet, as you know. It's a good fruit tart, but to me, all of the flavors kind of get lost because the fruit is definitely the most intense part. And I've had other fruit tarts before where that was not the case. And you kind of want a well-balanced pastry when it comes to something like this. I don't mind it at all because I love the taste of fruit, but I'm not really getting anything of the rest. I don't really know how they would fix that, and I don't know if I would want them to, because if we have tons of fruit sugar from the fruit, which is natural, and then tons of sugar in the pastry and the cream, it's sugar here, sugar there, next thing you know I wake up diabetic. We don't want that. It is a good fruit tart and I will never complain about a mild pastry, but it's not the best fruit tart I ever had. Now, our next pastry had a little accident, kind of slid off the plate here. This is the mango bomb. Another extremely popular item. I love mango. I like fruit tastes when they're not artificial, so I hope it's not gonna be artificial. There's a coconut lining at the bottom here, which is cute. That's a nice little detail. Otherwise, it would be a little simple. Even the Porto's logo kind of sunk into it. Wow, this one was really in a bad accident. What are we dealing with here? Is there a crust? Yeah, there's a crunchy crust. Okay, I'm a little disappointed here. It mainly tastes like whipped cream. There is a subtle mango taste and it is not artificial, but it's too subtle. A pastry like this, which is a very mousse type of pastry, it has to be light. Otherwise it comes through that it's not high quality. This really tastes kind of like a blob of whipped cream with a subtle mango flavor. Let's get it out again. The coconut is there as well. I think that the bottom crust, which you can see here, is mainly made of coconut, and that's why they lined it. I like that additional flavor, but it still kind of gets lost. It drowns in the whipped cream flavor. So this isn't bad, but it tastes very heavy and unhealthy. I've had much better mango pastries before, but it's okay because the mango flavor is not artificial. If the mango flavor was artificial, I'd be like, hell no, no wonder it was in an accident. You know, God was looking out for me. But it's okay, but I don't know, it's nothing special. You guys know there was no way I was going to skip on a chocolate pastry, so here we have a Parisian chocolate cake. It looks pretty. I like the little paper that it comes in. They probably stack them at the location next to each other so they don't stick to each other. They have these papers here, just like in almost every bakery. The cake definitely looks very clean cut. This just looks like it was a chocolate sheet cake, and then you have that mousse. What I'm looking for is that the mousse is not as heavy as that mango mousse, because that was hardly mango mousse, that was just whipped cream. I don't want that here. I'm gonna be pissed because a lot of much cheaper locations than Porto's can nail a good chocolate cream. Ooh, now we're talking. Ooh, put a ring on it. This is good. It tastes like dark chocolate. The cake is very light and fluffy, but just the right amount of dense at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. And even though the cream slightly tastes like whipped cream, everything else tastes so much like chocolate, not like cocoa, like chocolate, that it's good. Not the best chocolate cake I ever had, excuse my reaction, but it's really good. I just can't control myself when it comes to chocolate. This is a good chocolate cake. I would definitely want to order this one and maybe try a couple of other chocolate things if I ever were to go to Porto's for a couple of little treats. So overall, I am not disappointed, nor am I really impressed by the Porto's things. The potato ball was something that I've kind of had before already at other places. It's good. Maybe it's been there for a very long time. That's why people just connected with Porto's. It's okay. It's not life-changing, okay? And the pastries are good too. If you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know your thoughts about Porto's down below. What are your favorite items from Porto's? Have you ever tried them before? Do you really think it's that good? Am I not getting something here, or is it just fine and it's just been around for a long time. Please write it down below, no judgment, I'm just curious. Also let me know if you think of any other viral snacks, food trends, treats, or pastries that you guys would like me to get and try for the very first time together here with you guys on camera. I will get my hands on them somehow and make it work. Until then, see you soon and take care. Bye.